Hi, how you doing? My name is Tyrone Raymond. This is the Antique Boss channel. Now, just a little introduction because this is a brand new channel and this is my first ever video. To give you an idea of what we do, I run and operate several antique businesses or vintage. We operate 2 online stores, 3 online stores, and have a stock of where are we at now? We've got around 6,000 products online at the moment. On top of that, aside from that, I also own an antique market which runs every single week in Bromley, southeast London, and we've got around 20 traders in there. So that's the gist of what my business is. The primary goal of this channel is to help show what I do in my daily business, how we operate, some of the interesting stuff we work with. I mean, we work with, you know, the thing I love about my job is that it's a lifelong treasure hunt. It's fun. I enjoy my job, and that is a treat to be able to say that. I also have the market. The market's great fun. You know, again, it's like every Thursday it's my stock. It's where I get all my gear from. It's my like secret stash, if you like. So yeah, I'll get to share the market a little bit. On the side from that, I will be, I'm quite into fitness. I enjoy keeping fit and healthy. Whilst this ain't going to be a fitness channel, you might catch me going to the gym, doing this and that, and keeping on top of whatever workouts I've got on the day, if I'm sort of offering a day by day. That aside, bear with me because I'm new to this and I'll probably waffle from time to time, so I apologise. I'll probably repeat myself quite a few times. I'll repeat myself every now and again. So yeah, I apologise for that. But while I get my head round understanding, editing and how to best offer up what I'm doing in a visual format for you guys to sort of enjoy the most, or learn from the most, if you like. Yeah, sort of bear with me because it's a learning process for me. So as you can see, I'm actually filming this at the end of the day. The film that you're gonna see following this started at the beginning of the day where I was wearing something else, but I did go to the gym partway through the day, so as I've changed. So be starting in the minute wearing something that I'm not wearing now. But yeah, this is me at the end of the day. Anyway, I will do my best to make this interesting. See you again soon. This is the packing room, and my wife Sarah takes residence.
Hi.
And these are what we use for our storage. We use the IKEA Alex drawers. Find them really useful for great access, quick access to stock. Back in the early days it was boxes, which we do still use in some of the other rooms for larger items. That's the only thing with these drawers, is you can only get something so big in them. But overall, they make pulling stock so much easier. Sort of back in the old days when we used to pull and we'd have like 10 boxes stacked high, and you'd have something down in box 11 on the floor, and you'd have to pull every single one off. That was so time consuming. When we changed to these, if I need to get something now, what difference? You got the SKU and you pick out what you need to pick and pack. And that is the packing room. Store other stuff, boxes and so on. So this is a typical Monday morning. We'll come in here around 7 o'clock and at least pull most of the items that are going out for the day. Today on our shops we have got, on our Wabi shop we have got 16 orders going out, and on the other shop, the antique shop, we have got 13 orders going out. So not a particularly busy weekend, pretty average really. But yeah, so we'll start the process of going through the drawers and so on and finding what stock we need. For instance, this one is NO20. I don't know what that is. No 20, no 20. What is that? No 20. It's a bit buried. I think what's sold is this thing here. No. I think this thing here is sold. Whatever that is. That is a... no idea what that is. What is that? It is a vintage speed indicator, Hassler burn tachometer. And that's gone for £55. Yeah, cool thing. And basically that's the process. We'll get it all pulled, and then once it's pulled, I'll be off to the gym and get a sweat on to start my Monday morning. We do actually have a home gym. Very fortunate to have a home gym. Fitness is a big part of my life. I believe in staying fit, healthy body, healthy mind. So yes, whilst I'm off to the gym in the minute, we do have a home gym, but sometimes I just like to get out to do my training. But yeah, oh yeah, I like to run quite a bit. Back from the gym, and I am straight into listing. My Monday listing target is usually 50 listings, so that's my booth behind with lots of things to list around me, so I'm never short of something. So it's Tanukis, and what we got, some this is what we're working through, some abacuses, Tanukis, some Japanese stuff at the moment. Basically first half of the day is going to be Japanese stock. So yeah, Kakeshi dolls, Randasura backpack, Tanukis, abacuses, and so on and so on. And yeah, and then I'll be going on to the other shop where I'll be listing more Western stuff. So that's pretty much my Monday schedule. This is the other storage room in the house, and to be honest, this room is just carnage at the moment. So just to let you know, we don't live like this everywhere. This is just the chaos in this particular room. As I say, we've got more stock drawers. This is all online stock. This is items that we keep in the house that are too large for these drawers. This is all offline stock. This is all offline stock. And I promise you that that is only the tip of the iceberg. We've got ridiculous amounts of stock that need to go online. Oh, that's the treadmill for when we're doing a home run indoors. So yeah, it does get used. So this is what I call a rummage box. This is something that over time, if I'm listing stuff and I find bits and pieces that I'm either not ready to list yet, might need a little more work, or maybe even go to market or whatever, it just gets chucked in the rummage box. Now I'm actually scarcely looking around for Japanese listings at the moment, at least stuff with a little bit of variety. So I'm going to go to the rummage box for one of. So we have, got here, got abacus, Kiyoshi. He needs his head growing back, so that's probably fine to list. Little Kakeshi. These good, the Akabiko cows, just needs its head. Very good without a head. Couple of miniatures. Miniatures can be quite popular. Tiny miniature, little diddy one. What is that? That is one of them, just without a head. There's a head. Spoon. It's quite a pretty wooden spoon, isn't it? Lovely. These things ain't much good. I tend to avoid anything in heavy glass. He's missing a big head, which is a shame. It's quite a cool thing. Probably kicking about in one of the boxes somewhere. Don't know. Also don't know. Where's that? Base to something. Oh, it's a box. Lovely. Sure. Yep, again. This is really a rummage box. Not too sure if I'm going to find much in here. That's quite listable. They're usually a pair, so it'd be good to find the other one somewhere. again. There it is. Yeah, hair needs sorting out, but that can be listed. It's lost a bit too much hair. I'm bothered with that. Little. Nope. That is for the pound box. Yeah, they'll probably be right. Can't remember what they're called. A little bit of pottery there. Don't know the significance. Oh, 2 of them. Okay. Little. It's got stamps. Interesting. Could be something. Could also be nothing. So I'll put them aside. But yeah, anyway, oh, that's cool. That's quite cool. Oh, another one. Another one, a pair. So they will be cleaned up. Go together. They'll be cleaned up and listed. Probably as a pair, I guess. I imagine that's sort of a double face. I reckon that's probably an easy 30, 40, maybe even 50 quid. They're quite unique. It's quite cool. And some other stuff. Looking at, yeah, a rummage box. Also something very curious has been happening where we live for the last few days. There's a marquee that's been set up. We live on the grounds of where a company is. This is the first time in 5 years we've seen this. I don't know what they're doing, but they've got some sort of event going on, and they've had security on site for about 4 days, 24-hour security. So just a bit curious as to what exactly they're doing that's required security. Just wondering if there's any dignitaries coming down to visit the site, maybe. Never know, shall keep you updated. This is quite a cool box that I bought a while back. It's full of Matchbox Skybusters. They started these, I believe, in 1973. So 1971, 1973 one here. And they still did them through to the 90s, I think. When I got this box, it's probably about twice as full. And I like stuff, this is what I call generics. So generic stock, stuff that's quite easy to list, stuff that you can just put online and you can copy a listing. You haven't got to do too much work, just change the pictures and the date, and so on and so on. But yeah, so this is like a generic box full of Matchbox Skybusters. I think I'll give about £100 for the box. So far, let's say listed about half of them, so we've seen them going anywhere from around a tenner and a few of them going up to like 30 quid each. So overall, good investment. Not a bad investment at all. So still a few to get through. Yeah, they'll go online in the coming weeks for testing stuff. And that is a wrap. That is the first day done. That is the end of my first YouTube video. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you sticking with me this long, getting through to the end. I hope that you've got some gist of what it is we do and what we're hoping to offer on this channel. Again, bear with me because I'm hoping that whatever we're doing will grow as the channel grows. We've certainly got lots of interesting stuff to offer, and you know, some interesting things to show you guys. So yeah, thank you, and I'll see you again.